Hello friends, what's up? It's Shine here. So today I'm gonna be showing you generic class and generic method. As I know, most of you guys are not familiar with generic class and generic method. In the last class, our lecturer talks about generic method and generic class, and I hope most of us don't have deep knowledge about it. We don't know what the heck is this. So in this video, I will be showing you generic class and generic method. So the first part of my video, I will be showing you the generic method, and in the next part, the generic class will be discussed. So what a generic method is? A generic method is pretty much like overloading method. So you put any kind of data, it doesn't matter, it will print according to your instruction and your parameter. So that is how the generic method is. So in a simple way, if I say there are two kinds of data type, let's say one is integer and another one is character. Okay, so we have two arrays, one for integer and another for character. So if we want to print the two arrays from another method, then how many methods do we need? Obviously two, because the two method is two different types, so we cannot print them in a single method. So what the generic method does, it allows us to print any kind of data we wish in a single method. So go ahead and do the coding. So I'm gonna make an array for integer a or number equal 102030, and another kind of data is character. So I'm writing my name here. You can name it anything you want, it's up to you. Why it's too big? Alright, there you go. So these are the two kinds of data type you see here. First one is integer and second one is character. So we'll implement a method display. Alright, so go ahead and write it display and put the data type which one you want to print, number, let's say. Okay, and display the sorry, what the heck happens? Don't rely on auto stop. Anyways, this I'm pretty uncomfortable with my new keyboard. Alright, so these are the two methods. Yeah, the method name is same, but the data type is different. So now go ahead and implement the method. Public, please turn off the song. Static void display. Okay, so for the first data type is integer, it's an array. Okay, all right, so use a for loop. I'm using for is for simplicity. Integer int x. Okay, you guys should know how does for loop works. So printf, it takes two parameter, two arguments, I would say. percent %s, go ahead and print a blank line. All right, so do the same thing for another type of data. I'm so lazy, so I'm doing it here. I'm copying and pasting it. All right, this is here. Okay, there you go. Yeah, printf. I'm so sorry, I didn't want it to print in this way, but you guys should know how does it work. Okay, yeah, so 10 20 30 and SIN. Okay, so that is how our normal method does, and I believe and I assume everybody and every one of you knows about this. So what the generic method does is, here we needed two methods, right? Display for integer and display for character. But in the generic method, we can do the same thing by using one method. So those who are lazy like me, I think Java has made this for them. So go ahead and remove this stuff and do the coding here. So T is the generic type, so you can name it anything you want, doesn't matter, it's all up to you. Okay, so name it T here. Okay, so I think it's all right. Let's go ahead. Yeah, there it is. So it works. So that is how the generic method does. So let me recap one more time. We have two data type, one is number and another one is character list. So these are two data types, right? Integer and character. So we would like to print them in one method, and we can do it using generic method. So we are sending the array here, so it's receiving here, so we are defining that we will be using generic type. So generic type is, you don't need to mention that what type of data you will be working on. Okay, so you just put it anything we want. So depending on the user preference, you just do it. So here is T, again the data type, so array. So we are receiving this array here, so all the values in A will be transferred into X, and we are printing the X. Okay, so that is how it works. So that's all for this tutorial. So if you have any problems, any queries, you can send me email or you can comment below this video. I will try to help you guys out. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Yoo-hoo!